Hey, what's going on YouTube? BD Kane 721. Today I've got a really fun video for you. I've got in my possession the traveling box from Mr. Fisher Bike Jason. The box is here. I actually picked it up yesterday out of my work uh, post office box. I don't know if it was there for a couple days, but that's the day that I was able to get it. It might have been there for the weekend. I'm not really sure. But it's here now. I've had a chance to go through it. I'm really excited about it. It was a lot of fun going through that box. I feel very lucky and fortunate and honored to be a part of this group. It's kind of like that kid that walks into the lunchroom after being transferred to a new grade school and doesn't know anybody, doesn't have anywhere to sit, and all of a sudden I see Jason raise his hand and say, "Come here, sit here at the cool guys table." So I really appreciate the opportunity to be a part of the group. I think it's got 3 more stops before it gets back to you, Jason. Yep, three more locations. I'll be sending this box off hopefully today. If I make it over to the post office, it should be fine. It should go out today. I don't know how long it'll take with everything going on this upcoming weekend with the holiday. Hopefully they'll get it in a week or so. But I won't. I don't think I'm supposed to say where it's going next, so it's a surprise. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to turn the camera around, show you what I took out of the box. I'm not supposed to show you, I don't think I'm supposed to show you what I put in, but I did put in a bunch of cards. And let's get into it. So I'll be back in a second. See ya. All right, welcome back everyone. Thanks again for joining in this video highlighting the traveling box, which you can see here in the background, just out of view, so you can't see what's inside. I'm going to start with the football cards that I took out of the box, starting with this nice junior Saul, which I don't have too many of his, and being that he's such a big presence here in San Diego, it'd be nice to add to that collection. I don't have any Tom Brady's in the collection, so I saw several of them in the box. Thought I'd take a couple for my own collection. This turkey red, and this really cool looking SPX card that has a lot of shine to it. I know he's pretty collectible these days, so I thought I'd add a couple to the collection. This card is kind of an interesting one. This is a Bowman Chrome rookie card of Michael Robinson, sticker auto. And some of you might be wondering, why the heck is he taking out a Michael Robinson card from the San Francisco 49ers? Well, I'll tell you. For those of you who don't know, I am a Penn State graduate from the mid-90s. And ever since then, of course, I've been a huge fan, watching just about all their games, going to a few here or there. I'm actually going to the Rose Bowl next week here in Pasadena. So Michael Robinson, for those of you that don't know, went to Penn State University and graduated. I don't know if he graduated, but he was drafted in 2006 by the 49ers. And he was part of probably one of the best teams that I've ever watched and was ever a fan of at Penn State in 2005. They won every game but one, had a heartbreaking loss to Michigan by 2 points, which basically took them out of the probably the national championship contention at that time. They didn't have a playoff back then, if I remember correctly. And so they ended the season at number 3, and because they beat Florida State in the Orange Bowl in an unbelievably crazy 3 overtime game down in Florida. So I remember watching that game. It was crazy. It was a thriller. But anyway, so that's the reason why I took out that Michael Robinson, put that in collection. I do collect a lot of Penn State players when and if I do see them. So that's the main reason for that card. All right, on to the Padre-related stuff. First off, we all talk about these coins on occasion. These are these 7-Eleven coins from the mid-'80s. This is the 1985 version. I probably had this at one point. I think I had a whole drawer full of these. I spent a lot of time at 7-Eleven as a kid because they had a video game arcade there, the one near my house. So spent a lot of time playing pinball and other things. But drink a lot of Slurpees and was always excited to get one of these. Steve Garvey is really known as an LA Dodger, but he did spend some time here in San Diego for the Padres, and a lot of Padre fans have a soft spot in their heart for him, even though he was mostly a Dodger and known as a Dodger. But 1984 was a huge year for him. He was an NLCS MVP, and he hit the walk-off home run off Lee Smith in the ninth inning. Um, I think that was the clinching series home run, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it was a huge home run and revisited a lot here in San Diego, to be honest with you. And then let's see. So the other Padres cards that I took out, this reprint of Tony Gwynn's rookie card, 50th anniversary stamp right there. This green mosaic of Manny Machado. This Panini's Contender season ticket, green, I think this is, of Manny Machado, and the short print, which it says right there on the top loader, holiday card of Fernando Tatis Jr. I think this might be called the Snowflake version, maybe. So I thought that was a cool card to put in the collection. And then the last thing that I took out is something that I was surprised to see in the box, but was excited about it because I don't have it. And there's a little story behind it. It's this 1992 Classic 4 Sport Derek Jeter, GMA graded 10. I have a few of his classic rookie cards that look like this, but I don't have this exact version. And my youth was filled with playing a lot of baseball, a lot of softball, especially after college. I played in a lot of recreational leagues. I don't do it anymore because I'm old and, in my mind, crippled, even though I'm not crippled. But I can't get around the field as well anymore. But when I was younger and more athletic, I played shortstop on pretty much every team. And I was a big Yankees fan as a kid growing up in New Jersey as my American League team and the Phillies as my National League team. And when I came out to California, it was the late 90s. And the Yankees were doing really well at that time, as most of you know. And I wore a Yankees hat pretty much everywhere I went, especially when I was playing baseball and playing softball. So people started calling me Jeter, and that name stuck for quite a while. My nickname was Jeter for quite a while. So I've always wanted to put Jeters into my collection, and when I came across this one that I didn't have, I thought that would be the perfect card to put into the collection. So that's it, guys. That would be the traveling box hitting Southern California here in San Diego and BD Kane's World. So I will be sending it off today, heading over to the post office later today. Hopefully there won't be a big line for the holiday rush, but I will get it off to the next person. Leave me a comment, give me that thumbs up, whatever you want to do, but I will see you next time. I got a few packages I'm going to be opening up on future videos. Until then, see you then.